YouTube? It's your boy CutzbyRod. Got another tutorial for you guys today. This one right here, we got, you see, braids on top. I'm gonna do a little light fade around the sides, locked up, have them looking real sharp. This is one of my back to school pics, so this video is pretty old, but I still feel like it's some great content. So first, I go on my 1.5 guard on my wall cordless designers, and the lever is closed. I'm just debulking so I can clear my canvas. Like I said, it's going to be a light fade, so I want to debulk as much as possible, so that way, like I said, I can have a visual representation of what my canvas is going to look like and what the fade is coming out to be. Because light fades, you really need those details. I want to keep the top dark, you know what I'm saying, so it has some transition, you know, to the braids from the fade, and then, you know, it gets darker. So I do want it to have some, you know, darkness to it, but I am debulking it. I don't like it chunky. It should be off of his scalp, if that makes sense. So I can keep the darkness laid and still dark without it being, you know, fro type. So that's why I did that with the 1 guard. As you can see right here, I'm just stretching out that fade as much as possible since I'm using the lower guard, which is the 1 guard versus the 1.5. So you'll see me nitpick certain spots in order to get that fade how I want it. And yeah, as you guys can see, it's already starting to come together right now. I really can line it up. It's still a lot of more detail to go. As you can see, every time I go with the grain, as soon as the hair gets chunky and longer than the rest of the fade. Generally, you want to keep the areas that you're going to edge up kind of darker, so that way it pops more. But that's my key. That's what I do in this video, is, you know, try to keep those vertical bars as dark as possible while still being blended, so that way I'll be able to have a nice crispy edge on it. Okay, now as you guys see, I have the 0 guard on my Andes Masters, and I'm really just detailing. As you notice, I'm just only using the corners. I am going with the grain again because, like I said, I want the top part to basically be the same length, but I don't want to leave it behind and have it chunky looking. So that's why no matter what guard I use, I always come back down with it, so that way that there is no extreme bulk up top, because, you know what I'm saying, he got braids, so that bulk is going to sit out. That weight is just going to be a distraction, you know, to the haircut. So if you see like a little mini fro up there and you just got out the barber chair, then, you know what I'm saying, something ain't right. So that's why I keep making sure, going over it. I have lever open, no guard. As you notice, I'm just using my corners, and that's really just lightening everything up. It's a light fade, so I won't have to go any lower than the lever open. I mean, there's been times where I'll slightly move it past lever open and it's still a light fade, but the longer or the shorter, no, the higher guards you go, the darker the edge up will be. So with me going to a lever open, this is just about the shortest, you know what I'm saying, that I can go in length, that the trimmers will still catch the edge of the hair. So be careful on that, you guys, when y'all are doing, you know, light fades, shadow fades. Try not to go too much lower than that lever open. I mean, yeah, I've done some light fades with half guards or 0 guards. So I mean, it's just all on the person's preference. But right here, this was getting the back ready for school. As I stated previously, this is an old video, months and months old. So yeah, but I felt like this was, you know, content that I needed to post. I don't have any shadow fades on my channel, so this is right here for you guys. And as you can see, I started from bottom to top, working on that C. I want that perfect C for my C cup. So I'm starting at the bottom, and then I'm just slowly, being patient, waiting on that perfect C to come out. Because when you rush the C cups, they tend to look very rushed. So take your time on C cups. That's my biggest advice. I see a lot of barbers who, just could have perfected it just a little bit more. So when doing the edge up, I really think the whole edge up, your time should be taken. I don't feel like there's any aspect of the edge up that, you can really rush on, because the edge up makes or breaks the cut. People get haircuts. No, they get edge ups but no haircuts. There's very, very few occasions where they get haircuts with no edge ups, and some of that reason is because of they're receding, or just things like that, or maybe just preference and they just like to keep it natural. But when you're doing edge ups, just please take your time, because it will show. You can mess up a great cut, a very, very, very nice fade with a rushed edge up. So I just wanted to give you guys that tip. I will be doing a giveaway here soon, so I want you guys to stay tuned. I appreciate all the love and support that's been on my channel here recently. I got my email from YouTube, and man, I did some numbers last month. And I really want to say that I'm thankful for all you guys and everything that y'all helped me do. I appreciate the support, the feedback, you watching my videos. I also learn when I edit these videos. I learn, okay, I could have did this different. Now, like, once you see yourself on film and how you do, you find other ways to execute and be very efficient executing it. So yeah, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. And I saw a little bulk right there, after going in with the lever open and after doing my edge up. Edge ups will really, expose dark spots and make you correct them, So thanks to the lineups for that, because especially on shadow fades, it's going to show you where you have some darker areas. Ball fades, there's a limit on how much you can edge up, obviously, because it's ball, but it also does pop out at you too. So this right here, ain't gonna do too much talking. This is just I sped it up. I didn't show you guys the other side, and then I had started on the edge up. As you can see, both sides are pretty even as far as the fade goes. I feel like they're both, mirrored, reflected. And I did come back with my Barber Magic pencil. Got it real crispy. As you guys can see, I did not push the vertical bars back. They're strong. They're, inside of his eyebrows, so that's where we need to keep them. Not every client eyebrows or edge up is inside of their eyebrows, so don't feel like that's, it has to be there, and if it's not, so don't feel like that. Everybody's different, but generally, in the younger groups, that's where their edge up is at. It's still inside of their eyebrow. As you guys can see, I'm hitting it with that straight razor, and that edge up is really popping out. That's a really sharp line right there, to not have used any enhancements and just naturally, finesse this fade. You guys saw what he looked like when he first got in the chair. He hadn't had a cut in a while, but that clipper and razor work, CutzbyRod, go crazy, man. So yeah, as you guys can see, I feel like this side didn't fade the same. Just me looking at it right now, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there was a little bit of bulk, or no, I won't say bulk, I'll say maybe just a little weight that I couldn't get to lay perfectly down, but that may be the side that he sleeps on. As you can see, it's not as intact, and the brush isn't, like when you brush your hair, like everything stays together. I feel like that wasn't the exact same as the other side. Look how much better that side lays. But now I'm just going back over my edge up, and as you can see, that's basically on him, that's the lowest I could have went, on a shadow fade, as far as still having an edge up on it. You know what I'm saying? His C cups are very defined in there as far as the length goes, but in the back, as you can see, he has that faint line, which is perfect. So I couldn't have done any better on that. And I believe I did blend out the back just a tad bit. I don't know if I caught it on film. This is a pretty quick video. It's my last week at school, so yeah, as you can see, I'm just touching up. Use the shears to make sure that he has precision. You know what I'm saying, in his braids. So I feel like this is a pretty dope cut. Actually, I didn't fade out the back. It was more like a drop fade. So I'm pretty satisfied with the cut. I feel like this was a useful tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't already, please smash that like, comment, please subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend, please share this video. Turn me up, baby, let's go. I appreciate everybody. CutzbyRod family, we out. I see you guys in the next video. I got some dope content coming up, so stay tuned.